And now to our second story. It's the accountancy firm crisis that's causing a stir in all the boardrooms in Birmingham and the Midlands. Wenham Major, Gavin, we hear now that a lot of staff are moving from the firm.
Yes, well, give the context quickly. The Wenham Major's gone through a crisis. It's been in administration, and it's gone through a couple of sales, and now we hear that key staff are leaving the firm. They're not going over to the new owners. They're interviewing in the city. We know that some people have been interviewing from the tax departments, and we also know there have been some very senior appointments of former Wenham Major people to other firms within Birmingham.
I mean, the broader story is fascinating. I mean, you hear a lot about accountancy firms that people say, oh, I'm not sure about them, I'd watch that one. But Wenham Major came out of nowhere.
Yes, within 2 years they were in the Accountancy Age top 50. They appeared to be turning over about £22 million a year, which is, for a mid-table firm is fairly serious money. And they were being viewed as quite a stellar performer. But then we had that announcement 3 weeks ago that financial irregularities had been discovered in the private client arm of Wenham Major. Within a week, the firm, 6 units of the firm were in administration, and then within less than a week of that, we were hearing that Bentley Jennison had bought the core accounting and audit operation of Wenham Major, and the insolvency arm of the firm was being sold to a grouping of its managers.
So, I mean, where are we now, essentially? I mean, obviously, Bentley Jennison have bought the most of the firm, but they've kept away from the private client where the problems were. What happens? The administrators are running the sort of forensic probe over Wenham's computers, is that right?
That's right. The administrators are Vantis, business restructuring specialists from there. They've taken over the running of the firm. Their job now is to work for the benefit of the creditors of the firm. They've begun a forensic examination of Wenham Major computers, and they'll be looking at what happened with the money, why this firm in particular seemed to hit the skids and these financial irregularities emerged. I should just point out that private client, the arm where the problems were held, has actually ceased to function. It's not actually doing any business anymore, and as far as we're aware, the founder of that part of the firm, John Joyce, he's in hospital, not apparently working there, and the staff, it was a small staff, 6 or 7 people, they're just not going to work anymore. Next steps are clearly to recover money for creditors. Major creditor is HBOS, and we also understand that other creditors potentially will be some seriously wealthy people in the city, possibly some celebrities who invested money, or not invested, sorry, but paid over fees to private client.
So there could be some good gossip that will spread beyond the small sort of confines of
I imagine
the story as it is.
We've written about the fact that there was this list of wealthy people that when a major private client was dealing with, potentially celebrities. The talk will be who they are and what they could do to recover their money from the firm.
Okay, well, it sounds like that's one that's well worth following. Okay, that's all for this week. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.